to breathe and to feel only means one thing. So I still believe cause I know I got life so I can't fight. And I know say I realize on the hope of a good time, hope of a good time. Cause it's a choice, so yeah, I know it. To see the world and not be hopeless. I know, yes, I know that. Blessed with another chance, I am. 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 And every day, always on my head high, my chest high. But that don't mean I don't cry. Sing like la 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 la. My enemies, I'ma say bye bye. Energies that I can't fly. I know he loves me.
The spirit of procrastination over you. Half of your stress is because you always wait to the last minute. I gotta stop. I'm running out of time. Look what he says. So he said, they arguing about not having no bread. So can I paint the picture? Hey man, it's time to eat, man. Go break out the bread. No, John brought the bread. No, I didn't bring the bread. Peter brought the bread. No, Peter didn't bring bread. Judas brought the bread. Judas didn't bring the bread. Matthew, where the bread at? You said you was bringing the bread. Why I always? Who told you you're the leader, Peter? I ain't saying I'm a leader, but you need to. Sean, you his cousin. You should have brought the bread. Make sure you and your cousin eat. So they on the boat going at it. Who got the bread? Jesus hears it, and then Jesus says, "Why are you arguing about having no bread? Don't you know or understand even yet? Are your hearts too hard to take it in?" Watch the check. You have eyes. Can't you see? You have ears. Can't you hear? Jesus looking at them like, how y'all crying about having no bread, sitting next to the bread of life? I'm preaching whether you receive it. And I gotta ask 1,000 of y'all a question. How you still crying about a bill not being paid when you connected to Jehovah Jireh? I just need you to look down your row and shout, you have eyes, don't you? Can't you see how he made a way out of no way last year? Can't you see how he healed your body last time? Can't you see how he kept your mind last time? You have ears, don't you? Can't you hear? You think I'm shouting for my help? That's why every now and again I have to come to church, because I need to hear what freedom sounds like. Look at your neighbor, looking at you, like how you shout like that. Based off of your praise, they think your stuff right now. They don't realize I'm praising God today, because I remember when I didn't have a dime, and he may not have came when I wanted him to come, but he's an on-time God. I remember when I was sick, and he healed my body. I remember when. I remember when he saved mine. I'm sorry. I need you to touch somebody and tell them, I remember. I remember when he changed my name. From sick to healed, from broke to blessed. Now I can testify that I'll never be the same. I'm gonna give you one thing.
Yes!
God. Simply but I remember somebody came to church today overwhelmed and stressed, and something in your spirit just went to another level. Because I remember that God is getting ready to keep you in perfect peace. I remember where he brought me from. I remember how he kept Imagine somebody coming from overseas, holding all of us hostage. They look at me and say, what's your name? I said, my name's Michael. Nah, your name gonna be Shadrach. Hananiah, y'all don't like me in here. And Michelle became Meshach. Azariah became Abednego. He said, we're gonna take your family, create labels, and it's before God said,
happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, beautiful people. Happy Sunday. Welcome to a new vlog. And if this is your first time here, my name is Shaquita and welcome to Fit Fab and Over 50. Today is Reset Sunday, okay? It is Reset Sunday. Y'all know I'm home alone. I am in my peace mode. But it's very ugly outside. Very ugly outside. I did not go to church because I got this natural going on and I need it to stay put for a little while. And I'm very surprised it held up this long because it's almost like, you know, they say life and death is in the power of the tongue. So sometimes we have to watch what we say. But it seems like every time I do my hair or take it down, it rains. It's ugly. I could never enjoy it. But when I got them twigs in my head looking like Pippi Longstocking, it's sunny. It's beautiful. I don't know. Go figure. But today I have a whole lot of content to catch up on. So I might as well make use of all this free downtime that I have. The house is quiet. It's peaceful. No one is here to get in my way. The dog is not here barking. So I decided to get up this morning. I cleaned up a little bit, but I have to go downstairs and create some content. Y'all remember when I was on my conference call with my mentee? Well, she want me to start doing more talking head videos, pretty much like how I'm doing right now with you guys. You know what I'm saying? So in my TikToks, I need to be on the screen talking while the video is going in the background and yada yada yada. So I have to go downstairs right now and start filming that type of content. And I also need to edit a vlog. So I have a lot of work to do. Because I'm kind of like really behind schedule on everything. But that's okay because we gonna lock in. Because the girls will not be back until Wednesday. The day is Sunday. So I still have a few more days of peace and quiet. Okay. So let's go downstairs, you guys, and let's start our day. Let's start our day. Let's get it. Let's go. Healthy hair doesn't come from trying every product. It comes from following a system. When you understand your scalp, caring for it consistently, and stick to a routine that works, your hair have a real chance to thrive. Results grow from structure, not chaos. So choose a system and then trust the process. Let me see which one I left on. Healthy hair doesn't come from trying every product. It comes from following a system. A healthy scalp shouldn't itch, burn, or feel tight. It should feel calm and balanced. Healthy hair feels okay. All right. First things first, I have to write my script because I have this If y'all not using chat, you need to start. You need to start using chat. If you run any type of business, start using chat. I mean, in any area that you may have writer's block, content creation ideas block, whatever block you have, start using chat. It is a phenomenal tool. It is a great tool, okay? I mean, a great tool to work with. So I have this thing to where I use ChatGPT. Hold, let me go to it for you. I use ChatGPT to keep me kind of like on a schedule, okay? It keeps me like on a schedule. When I say in between what I have going on with ChatGPT, also what I have going on with my mentee, is a combination of power. When I say a combination of power, it is great. Right now, I need to script. Oh, here it is right here. I did write it down. Okay, I need to script. I'm supposed to be on like, cause I haven't made a TikTok video in about 2 weeks since that last conversation that I had with my mentee. And I'm not gonna even lie to you guys. She kind of discouraged me in a good way though, because like I said, it was to the point to where I felt like, hold on, let me turn you guys. That's better, y'all, because all them lights be making my eyes hurt. But like I was saying, when you do something from your own understanding, you're doing it your way. So you don't know if you're doing it correctly or incorrectly. I'm not gonna say that I was doing it incorrectly, but what I can say is that I wasn't doing it in a way to have the noticeability of the platform. Then the platform changed. So that means if you wasn't already highly established on these platforms and then a new change has occurred, that means the new beginners have to start over. But the blessed part about the new beginners is you're starting your newness with them, if that makes sense. And you can grow a little quicker because you're starting your newness with them, all right? In their newness. And just try to follow the prompt. You see, a lot of people just jump on these platforms and just post. And some get lucky. Some get very lucky. But you see, mine is not going to come that way because mine is more biblical, okay? It's me really trusting God with my life, trusting God with my business, trusting God with my finances. That's where I'm at with it, okay? It's not me just being on here trying to keep up with the Joneses, make funny videos, just posting just to be posting. No. I'm posting with a purpose. I'm posting with a purpose, okay? This is work for me. This is real life work for me. Not only to gain the benefits of being on the platform, but to gain the benefits of it growing my business. My business, okay? My real business, me doing hair. I've been doing this 30 plus years. You might as well say I've been a professional hustler for 30 plus years. Now I want to be a real businesswoman. And when you step behind the scenes into that level of things, it changed the game with your knowledge and your understanding of it. And the reason why I haven't posted in the last 2 weeks is simply because I felt that I was there. That makes sense? I felt like I had arrived. I felt like, let me just stay on this pattern. And yes, consistency does work. Yes, consistency is a real thing. Yes, consistency is what you need to survive because no one knows you. No one knows you, and no one will ever know you unless you are showing up on these platforms. You don't need to do all these old school way of doing things like cards. People don't even make cards anymore. Like postcards, putting flyers on people's doors and all that kind of stuff. People don't do that no more because in between the internet, social media platforms, that's your advertisement, okay? Yes, you can pay for ads as well, but just showing up every day is your advertisement. And like I said, I had to get into the realization of knowing that I had to show up every day in this part of the world of it, in this part of the entrepreneurship of it, in this part of growing, in this, man. Knowledge is power. That's all I can say. So the last 2 weeks ago when I was on the phone with my mentee, she kind of discouraged me because like I say, every time I think I get to it, bam, brick wall. Nope, you ain't there yet. Now you got this to learn. Cause see, she teaching me the marketing strategy of it. Mini chat. How to, if you too busy and your DMs are flooding with information, it's automatically set up, and then it's linked. Then you can put a link in the DM where to go straight to the website where they can purchase and stuff like that. I have it set up, but I still don't know if it's set up right. That's my thing, and that's what frustrates me because I'm not techie, but I will spend hours upon hours learning how to, and that's where my frustration is coming at in this season, in this walk right now with God, and trusting Him that He's gonna show me, He's gonna, allow me to figure it out. I am not going to be able to give nobody the credit for none of this because there's first one thing. I can't call nobody and ask nobody for help because there is nobody doing what I'm doing. Nobody. If they post and they just doing it for the fun of it, they're not doing it to promote a business that they have. They're not doing it, you know what I'm saying, to grow their future financially on the platform. They're not doing it for that. They're just doing it just for the heck of it. And hey, that's okay. That's okay. I'm doing it for the promotion of my business. But the moral to the story is I just hate that every time I get to a point and I feel that I've arrived, I have another block saying, not yet. Not yet. And this is a growing season for me. This is a very quiet season for me. This is a season that, oh my goodness, that have brought a lot of tears, and I'm not saying tears of fear, because the God I trust, and I'm so full of word, I'm so full of inspiration, I'm so full of motivation. Can't nothing discourage me and make me think it's not gonna work. But you see, our timing and God's timing is different timings, and a lot of times we want things done right now. We want to see the blessing right now. But trust and believe you me, that time will come. That time will unfold. That time will unfold. You just have to trust Him and know it, because if you can't see it, then you can't believe it. I see it, I feel it, I taste it, all that. I'm beyond feeling. It's so tangible to me. I dream of it. I see me in my house. I see me in my car. I see me in the salon. I see me teaching. I see me instructing the newbies fresh out of school, allowing them to not do it the way that I did. I'm not going to say wasted so much time, but what I can say is that don't do it this way. Save yourself the time. What do you want to do? Do you want to do hair forever behind a chair, or do you want to become your own boss and have your own stuff one day? Because my thing is to not hold my staff. My things is, if you want to remain, you can remain. But my goal is to influence you and teach you to go off in the world and create your own. Create your own path from this, okay? Not being with Royal Goddess the rest of your career. Because I know some people that are still stuck in salons that I once worked with them in. No. Why are you not in your own by now? No. You see, everything is a time and a season. Everything is a time and a season, okay? I worked in other salons. It was only for a season to get the knowledge and the information of what I needed to know. When I first came here from New Orleans, I came to Georgia from Hurricane Katrina, okay? And I worked in a salon the first 6 years of me being in Georgia. Them first 6 years taught me how to work smarter, not harder. In New Orleans, we were signing papers, making a list, who came first, who came second, who came this, and I had a line wrapped around the corner. No social media, because remember 25 years ago, social media wasn't like how it is right now. Okay, it was just getting started. What it was, MySpace and all that stuff, it was really just getting started. And I didn't have none of that knowledge and information. We used to sign sheets. Who came first, who came second. Like I said, it had a line wrapped around the corner. When I came to Georgia, everybody was on a silk press thing. We wore perms and stuff in New Orleans, okay? We wore our hair in roller sets and wraps and did a lot of sculptured hairstyles, updo ponytails, deep waves, finger waves, stacks, all that crazy. I was into all that crazy. And I came to Georgia and learned a new way. I learned how to press, even though I was getting my hair pressed as a child my entire life, but it was done differently. My mama did it with a bunch of grease. They did it in a more dry, bouncy, fluffy kind of way. I had to get on a bandwagon quick, okay? I had to unlearn, I'm not gonna say unlearn it, but I had to take everything that I came here with and put it to the side and enter into a new level of things, enter into a new learning of things. And you see, people, you cannot be afraid to learn new things. You can't stay stuck in your ways, because if you're not growing, then you're considered dead. You're considered dead. So I jumped on that bandwagon and started learning how to press. And like I said, I stood in that salon for about 6 years. Now, mind you, I've been here 25 years, and then I got married. And the goal was for me to find a home with a basement. I converted my entire basement into a hair salon, people. Believe me when I tell you that. My entire basement was my hair salon. Okay, I did like a 10-year run, if not longer, out of that basement. Yeah, about 13 years out that basement. And no social media again. But headed toward my divorce, I was shifting. I was ready for another shift. But I wasn't in a headspace for the shift just yet, because I was trying to find a way out, if that made sense. I was very disappointed in my marriage. No cheating, no none of that kind of stuff. Well, if it was, I wasn't aware of it, but this was a lot of growing I was ready to do that he wasn't on board for. All he saw was the financial side of things. All he saw was who gonna pay for that. All he saw was, okay, you slacking up on making your money right now and stuff, because I was falling away from that and trying to enter into something new, if that makes sense. I was trying to enter into something new. So with that being said, and then the discouragement in the marriage started to unfold, and then I wasn't in the headspace, because my ex-husband used to always say, you watch these videos all the time, start making your own. You got a whole shop down here, da, 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 da. And that house was really the true aesthetics for it all. Now I hold a beautiful home wherever I go, because Shaquita, that's another talent and gift that God has gifted me with, and that's home decor. I can decorate your house for a fraction of the cost, because I have an eye. I have an eye for nice things, and then I know how to create things. You know what I'm saying? I know how to go to the Dollar Tree and get 2 candles, hot glue them together, and make them beautiful. I'm into all of that, okay? DIYs to the 10th power. My thing say entrepreneurship and fashion. Decor comes with that fashion, because I'm dressing up my house. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing was, I wasn't in a headspace for the foolishness, and I was trying to find my peace. I struggled 7 years. Should I let it go? Should I stay? Should I let it go? Should I stay? And God was giving me the permission that I could leave. He was giving me the permission that I could leave. And I exited, and that landed me here in this rental where I converted this garage space into a studio. I do more lights, camera, action here in the small space than I did in the big space, okay? But I was making money in the big space. Here, I went and got a job for survival. On top of that, because I was in a learning and pruning phase of my life. These last going on 5 years of me being here, 5 years will come November, it'll be 5 years that I've been here in this house. I gave myself 5 years. This is the 5th year. Come October, I got to be gone. I fought the people all last year to stay here. Now they granted me to be able to stay to October. October gonna be here before you know it. Y'all know I just quit my job. Okay, I went and got the job just so that I can have a whole year worth of paperwork. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, I left because God pushed me out the door. Why would you allow me to go there and then push me out the door? Then make me so uncomfortable being there to where I can't show up no more. You know, the people picking on me for no reason. They had a young lady there that said I insulted her when all I did was compliment her and told her how beautiful she was. The enemy was getting real busy, and then when you get into a phase like that where the enemy get real busy and you can't understand what's going on, that's God talking to you. He's making you uncomfortable so that you can have an exit. And then I struggle with, so that means this whole year would have been for nothing. Then what I came here for if you want me to leave? Let me explain something to y'all. Walking with God is not easy. Let me tell you the bad thing about it and the good thing about it is. The good thing about it is that he revealed himself to you and he give you the answers and all that great stuff. But on the flip side to that, the bad thing about walking with God is now you know. Now what you gonna do? Because you see, delayed obedience is the same as disobedience. Okay? If I tell you to do something, do it. Because God is a true parent. You understand what I'm saying? The same way how you tell your children to do something and they take their time and do it, that makes you angry. That angers God. I mean, he don't love you, he ain't gonna do it, but delayed obedience is the same as disobedience. And like I said, the blessed part about it is he tell you what to do, he show you what to do, but the bad part about it is now you know. Now you gotta make a move. Now you gotta make a decision. Whether if it hurts you, make you uncomfortable or whatever, you gotta trust God and know that his decisions are better than yours. But with that being said, people, I had to make that decision to leave that job, but I'm not going to say it was for nothing. What I am going to say is that it taught me discipline because I was a night owl. I would stay up to 2, 3 in the morning. I would be frying fish and chicken at 10 o'clock at nighttime. I would sleep till 1 and 2 o'clock. No. And then I would give God the remains of me at nighttime. I believed in spending time with him late at nighttime. That's when me and him converted the most. But he said, I don't want you at nighttime after you're tired and you done been busy all day. I want the fresh part of you. I want you to start with me in the morning. I want you to start with praise and worship in the morning. Give me the fresh part of your mind and I guarantee you a blessed day. A full blessed day where you can accomplish things, where you can get clarity of things, where you can get knowledgeable of things. Give God the fresh you, not the remains of you. Okay? So I say all of that to say, you guys, and y'all know this menopause be having me all over the place because I have so much information in me, and y'all know I'm long-winded. Y'all know I can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk forever. But the thing is, y'all need to know this. I'm talking to my seasoned women that's my age. Don't give up on your dreams. I'll be 54 because, again, our timing and God's timing is different. He could have gave me all that what I'm about to receive years ago, but he had to clean my life up. And not to say that my life was hella dirty, because I always been a good woman. I always meant well. I always treated people nice. I always been a giver, but I was surrounded by snakes and serpents that was takers. And it was tainting me. And it was destroying and chipping away at my character. It was making me spiteful. It was making me mean. I'm not going to let you destroy who I am or destroy my heart. I'm not going to allow you to destroy my heart. So God knew that had he gave me all of what I'm about to receive, then either a ninja was going to mess it up or I was going to give it away to all the wrong people because I have a giving heart. You know what I'm saying? So right now I am in another quiet phase of my life. I have not been in an intimate relationship since my husband, since my divorce. And trust you me, I'm not thinking of it. Before my husband, I did 3 years of celibacy when I migrated from New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina. I went home one spring break, found my husband, and it was just I ain't gonna say a coincidence, divine intervention that his mother was moving out here within the 2 weeks of me knowing him, and he had to come out here and help her move and things like that. And that's how, you know, our relationship started when I went home one spring break and his mama was already about to move out here. So when he came help to move, he came see me, and it went from there. Wind up marrying that man within the first year of me knowing him. Yeah. Okay, so the moral to the story is you cannot be afraid to take chances in life. You cannot be afraid to do anything in life. All right. So my whole thing is, outside of a relationship that I have not been in a while, that I'm not thinking of, God got me in this quiet time. God got me in this time of learning and pruning and stripping away everything, because when I give it to you, this time is yours forever. You have to be very, very, very careful on who you have in your presence in a vulnerable time with walking with God, because walking with God is not easy. It is not easy. Okay, so I hope that this little rant or whatever serves some type of purpose, because I gotta get to work, y'all. I really have to get to work and make up for 2 weeks of content that I have not created because Minty kind of discouraged me, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to get it together. We're going to play catch up, because the goal is to not give up. I don't care how hard it get. I don't care how scary it get. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. When it don't look like it's moving, keep doing it, because you're being tested. You can best believe you're being tested. He want to see how faithful you are. He want to see how much you believe in what you're doing. He want to see how much you believe in what he's going to do to it. Because see, when God put his hands on it, baby, ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it, okay? So I'm about to get busy, y'all. So I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. I'm going to pick another vlog up later on tonight, because I want to share something with y'all on the scripture that I read last night about single women and being single. So we're going to pick up on that vlog after I finish work, if not tomorrow morning. But until then, see y'all.
Trickle on all the leaves. I felt a little pain, but I felt a lot of joy. So I know to see and to breathe and to feel only means one thing. So I still believe